Hey everyone. This is Certified High Performance Coach Michelle Weimer here, and today we're talking about spring cleaning, but not just any kind of spring cleaning. Yes, absolutely the physical stuff, but we're also talking about a little bit of spring cleaning of the mind. Marie Kondo, she's all the rage right now. And I will admit, I haven't watched a full episode. I don't watch a lot of TV. But I've seen a couple things and I've read some stuff. And I actually really kind of like her concept. So recently I took on a challenge to uh, clear out 40 bags in 40 days. Okay, so this is the challenge that I took, 40 bags in 40 days, and got my family on board. And what we decided to do is try to get rid of a bag a day for 40 days of stuff, of junk around the house, things we don't want anymore, things we don't need anymore. And we're about halfway through. To be honest, we have not gotten rid of a bag every single day, but we have gotten rid of a lot of stuff. And it feels so good, like to clear the clutter out. It just feels so good. It energizes you, kind of frees you up. It just cleans up the space and makes things feel better. And that can happen with your mind too, right? Our minds get cluttered with all kinds of stuff and thoughts that we don't need anymore, old beliefs, old stories, a million to-dos on our to-do list, and our minds just get full of all this information, and it kind of clutters things up, to be quite honest. So we don't think clearly. We don't always think as freely and as creatively as we possibly could, and we often get stuck in those old stories and just kind of not moving forward, which is essentially what clutter can do, right? So some of the concepts that I took on of Marie's, both as I've been clearing out the physical clutter, but again, I want to transition this into thinking about your mental clutter in your mind. So she talks about two reasons why we can't let go. And one is attachment to the past, and the other is a fear for the future. So think about that. When you think about the things that are holding you back in your life, the physical stuff around your house maybe, but think about the mental clutter in your head. Again, the old stories, the limiting beliefs that you have, the fear for the future. That's the same thing. It's the attachment to the past that we have, an old story or an old belief, and it's the fear of the future. Like, what if I fail? What if this doesn't work out? What if I can't make this happen? And that's essentially what holds us back in moving forward and stepping into our lives in many, many ways. So, again, it's easy to see the physical clutter, okay? Look around your house. And I really want to challenge you guys this week, and, for maybe the next month, if you want to take on the 40 bags in 40 days idea, that's awesome. But challenge yourself in your physical environment to look around and get rid of some things. And, I am not an organizational expert, but I actually do work with my clients a lot on how to clear clutter and how to get rid of things. And I'd be happy to help you with that. I'll tell you can do that in a minute. But, you can look up anybody. Again, Marie's all the rage. Like, check her out and figure out what her strategy and how she works. But, when you're looking at something, ask yourself, am I still attached to this? Is there something from the past that's attaching me to this? Or is there a fear for the future? Like, oh, what if I need this later, kind of stuff that's holding you or keeping you holding on to it. And then let it go. So here's the other thing that I love that she does. She says, it doesn't spark joy, right? So that's her other big thing. Like, does it spark joy in your life? And if it doesn't, get rid of it and say thank you and goodbye. Thanks for your service. Goodbye. I don't need you anymore. So again, I totally tried this when I was doing removing the physical clutter, and it worked. It was kind of cool, but I thought, man, you know what? We can do this with our mental clutter as well. So think about this. You have those old stories, those limiting beliefs. Let's just say, for example, you want to start your own business and become an entrepreneur, but you're afraid of leaving your job. So, you have maybe some fear from the past. Maybe something didn't work out in the past, or you have an old story that you're hanging on to. Maybe a well-meaning boss somewhere along the line said, oh, you'd never make it on your own. Or maybe you tried something once before and it didn't work out, so you're hanging on to that. Or maybe there's a fear for the future. You think, God, what if I fail? Like, I need this job. I need the income. What if I lose my shirt in this? I can't afford this. I can't afford to lose my income. What if it doesn't work out? Like, all those things that come up, that's, again, attachment to the past, the old stories, the old beliefs, or fear for the future. And that kind of self-talk in our head, like, that's mental clutter. You don't need that anymore. So give Marie's tactic a try, right? First of all, think about the thoughts that you have in your head all the time. Like, what's running through your head? If they're not thoughts that could potentially spark joy for you, like make life happy and keep you moving forward, then get rid of them. Say to yourself, you know what? Thanks, but I got this. Goodbye. I don't need these thoughts anymore. Like, again, our ego's job when we are feeling insecure or unsafe or scared, or we think something's going to be hard, what does our ego do? It goes, whoa, hold on. Let me protect you from this. Let's not go there. Let's not do this. And it talks you right on out of taking that action that could potentially lead you towards your dream. So what do? Well, again, those thoughts come up. It's the ego, like, picking at you and saying, I don't know, like, remember the last time? Attachment to the past. Or, oh, that could be really bad. What if it doesn't work out? Fear for the future. And we go, you know what? Thank you, ego. I appreciate your help, but I don't need you. I don't need these thoughts anymore. And say goodbye to them. So again, I want to challenge you to give the physical stuff a try. Like, totally clean out your house, man. It's a game changer. But what I really want to encourage you to do is clear out the mental clutter this month. Really start there. It's an ongoing process. I mean, I say this month, but this is going to be something that we do all of the time, because anytime we're pushed outside of our comfort zone, anytime we're ready to take ourselves to the next level, again, whether it is career or relationship or our health or, whatever we're being challenged with, the mental clutter is going to come up, those thoughts in our head. And, you can just say to yourself, okay, is this thought sparking joy? Is this thought something that's going to move me forward and give me the freedom to create the kind of life that I want? If it's not, then let it go. Say goodbye, pack it up, and move it on out. Because you don't need that mental clutter in your life. So I want to offer you the opportunity, if you're struggling with mental clutter in your life or physical. Again, I do work with my clients sometimes on clearing out physical clutter in their lives, and I can give you some great tips on that. But if you're ready to clear out the mental clutter that's holding you back from really sparking joy in your life, then I would love to talk with you. Sign up for a strategy session. This is a no fluff session, you guys. I don't mess around with this session. It's at least an hour long, sometimes longer than that. We really go through things and we clean some stuff out for you. So what you need to do, go to michelleweimer.com/free session. I am going to put the link to that in this post with this video, so that all you have to do is click on it, sign up, you fill out a little questionnaire, and I'll send you a link to my calendar so that you can schedule time with me, and we're going to talk it out, and we will clear out that mental clutter. We will get you on the path towards sparking joy in your life. So until next time, this is Certified High Performance Coach Michelle Weimer, and goodbye for now.